The paradox of the ideal self in Kierkegaard's philosophy. Søren Kierkegaard, a 19th-century Danish philosopher, explored the nature of the self and despair in his work, particularly in The Sickness unto Death. He proposed that despair arises when an individual loses touch with their true self, often by chasing an idealized version of who they believe they should be. This pursuit creates a paradox. In trying to reach the ideal self, one abandons the real self, leading to existential despair regardless of success or failure. The paradox. Explained Kierkegaard argued that individuals construct an ideal self based on societal expectations, personal ambitions, or perceived virtues. This self may represent wealth, success, moral perfection, or social admiration. However, the act of pursuing this ideal can result in estrangement from one's authentic being. This paradox manifests in two key ways. Failure to achieve the ideal self results in despair, as the individual feels unworthy or inadequate. Success in achieving the ideal self may still lead to despair, as the individual realizes they have lost their authentic identity in the process. Real-world examples to illustrate Kierkegaard's concept. Consider the following examples. The overachieving student. A student dedicates their entire existence to becoming the best in their field, sacrificing personal interests, relationships, and health. If they fail, they feel like a failure. If they succeed, they may find themselves unfulfilled, realizing they have shaped a version of themselves that lacks authenticity and joy. The social media persona. In the modern digital era, individuals often craft idealized online identities. They meticulously curate their social media presence to reflect an enviable lifestyle. Over time, this constructed image replaces their true emotions and struggles, leading to a sense of isolation and loss of self, regardless of their public admiration. The moral perfectionist. Someone who strives for absolute virtue may suppress natural emotions such as anger, doubt, or desire, believing these traits must be eradicated. However, by denying essential aspects of their humanity, they become disconnected from their authentic self, ultimately experiencing a deep existential crisis. Kierkegaard's conclusion. Kierkegaard's philosophy suggests that true selfhood is not about constructing an idealized version of oneself, but rather embracing one's authentic existence, including flaws and imperfections. Despair emerges from self-alienation, and overcoming it requires a return to genuine self-awareness and acceptance. Rather than chasing an unattainable ideal, fulfillment is found in the reconciliation of one's real self with one's aspirations. Understanding Kierkegaard's paradox of the ideal self can offer valuable insights into modern struggles with identity, ambition, and fulfillment. By recognizing the dangers of losing oneself in the pursuit of an ideal, individuals can cultivate a more authentic and meaningful existence.